Salute everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I hope everybody's had a blessed Taco Tuesday. Tomorrow's home day, y'all. That means we already through the half of the week. Is time not going quick to y'all or what? Um, we still have those storms down here off the East Coast, so please don't sleep on these storms. You know, the wind is picking up. It's raining, so be careful with flooding, riding through water. Make sure you got plenty of flashlights, batteries, candles. And I was just talking to my mods about that. Like, hey, do y'all really got like emergency plans in order? You know what I'm saying? Just in case anything happened. Do you got a evacuation? Do you got to meet up if your kids aren't home at the moment, you know what I'm saying, or you're not home at the moment and something happens, do you honestly have an evacuation plan set up in motion to make sure that, hey, if anything ever happens, meet me here. This location, meet me here. If we're separated, meet me here. Anything like that. So, that was like, that's something good to think about. Yeah, because I'd never thought about it for a long time. But I know for one thing's for certain, two things for sure. My son is at the house and I tell him like, hey, here's batteries, here's flashlights, here's candles, here's this. Meet me at this church. If anything happens and I can't get to you because fallen trees, anything, meet me at this church. You know what I'm saying? To all my children, meet me at this location. So something to think about with these hurricanes and tropical storms really taking off on the East Coast. I seen that it was an effect in for Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, and North Carolina. They don't know. It's two hurricanes out there. They're one's a 4, one's a 5. They're trying to say when they come together, it's like two hurricanes dancing. I've never heard that, but two hurricanes are dancing, and it causes one to shift one way, one to shift the other way. But they said that sometimes, so just be mindful of that. Hey, goddess, salute. Let me get this copyright disclaimer. Let me grab it. Because I don't be thinking about stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I think about Hurricane Helena, how it hit up there in the mountains. And I got a couple of things I want to talk about today and check on you guys too to see how everybody's doing. Somebody drop another disclaimer for me in the chat, please. But hey, goddess, hey, Tarsha, thank you, Velma, for becoming a member. Thankful for becoming a member, Miss Sharon, TT, hey, sisters, Michelle, TT, the Secret Rug. It's a good day thus far. Okay, the Secret Rug. Hey, Leo the Lion. Happy Turnaround Tuesday. Hey, MMK, what it do, sister? Sonya, Big Mama, Venetia, Dale, B, Tarsha, Red Carpet Vibe Statements. Hey. Time Warp, Angel One, TC, what up, bruh? Deborah, Karen B, Valerie, Waverly, sister, Blessings, Samad sis, Chris Green, Sherry Clark sis, D-Lo, what it do? Over on the Twitch, Bonita, Facts, T Lady, Capricorn, what it do, sisters? Davita, what's going on, sister? Boopy, what it do, sister? Sheezy T, what it do? Miss Nene, what it do? Tammy, what up, Kopi? Sis, over there with that good Romika coverage. Sis, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for them updates. Great video yesterday. We shared your video yesterday, and I'm definitely loving the passion behind the Romika story because it gives me so much more insight than when you just get on there and tell it and stuff like that and move on. But you really break down every detail in the Romika case, and you ain't missing a beat with it. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, and thank you for allowing me to use your videos. D-Lo, you're in Georgia? Yeah, they put out a check it out, D-Lo, on the Red Cross app. Hey, Marby, what it do? Ladrice, hey, Miss Dimples, sisters, Tanisha, Tanisha, where you been? Natasha, what's going on? Nicole, Neil, sis, Jay the Great. What up, Michelle sis? Liam Boo. Gina sis. Gina got a copyright disclaimer for me. Let me catch it. There we go. I see Juju on the beat. Yeah, let me do Juju's. Thank y'all. Sweet Honey sis. SPHJ, what it do? Juju on the beat. Juju on the beat. Drop your link, Juju. Alma has a channel too, you guys. What up, sister? Hey, Betty sis. Sage, what's going on? Valerie, LaDonna, Angie, Mom Dukes, Detroit's finest. What's going on, sisters? Hey, Kiki, too much. Erica, hey. VT, what it do? Thank you. Yadi yadi. Hey, my bookie. Debbie. Oh, you Angelita. Okay, D-Lo. Hey, Angelita Boo. Missy. Venetia. Tanya J, sister. Yeah, co-piece, man, it's getting deep. That's where I get my Ramika updates from. Hey JJ, what it do, sister? That's where I get my updates from. Is you and Shanitra Speaks. I appreciate y'all so much for real, man. Shout out to Shanitra too. Hey Rhapsody, y'all did that. Chandra, what it do? Breast cancer awareness is coming up. Yeah, I already got my shit coming, girl. Y'all know I do. Hey Gigi sis, skin just flawless. Thank you, Angie, Lola. I am. Lola has your day. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Hey, Wanda, sis. Thank you, TT, sis. I've been popping in and out. I've been trying to make extra money on my food. Let's go, Tanisha, girl. Hey, Latasha Jackson, everybody. Just on to be counted on her, but I'm watching on my TV. All right, Latasha. You spell your name the same way. That's crazy. That's wow. Not too many people I meet spell it the same way. Hey, Sunshine Love, what it do, sister? Thank you, Lynn. Candy, sis. Hi, Jordy sis. Queen Ray sis. Jennifer, what it do, sister? Man, it's been crazy. It's been one crazy week. It's something. It's always something without the other, y'all. One thing happening. I do have a YouTube go, you guys. Y'all know it starts at 99¢. Hey, 99¢ ain't never killed the cat, right? If you guys don't mind helping me reach my YouTube goal, this is an incentive given to content creators by YouTube. So please help me reach my goal today. Not too bad. It's my mom's anniversary day, but I'm doing just fine so far. Praying for you, Lola. I get it. Mine is coming up soon, and but I'm gonna do something. Thank you, Copiece Sissy. I'm gonna do something. And y'all make sure y'all drop Copiece's link for sure. Please drop my sister's link. And make sure y'all go, if you follow the Romika story, and a lot of people has been following it and stuff, go check out Copiece TV for all the latest updates on it. I gotta go look at the birthday party. That's the one I was kind of saving for myself and then coming back to share his birthday party. Man, I can't wait to check it out. Copiece. I know it had you over super sensitive, honey. Jamie Jones, what it do? Queen Butterfly, what it do, sister? I know that birthday party for him had you tore up. You hear me? It's just getting sad. Hey Tim Diva, what's going on? Rhapsody. So prayers to Lola, you guys. Anybody that's lost a loved one and their anniversary is coming up. Prayers to you guys. Hey Kimberly sis. So yeah, she said my sweetheart and daughters are gonna do the cancer awareness 5K walk or a run for me on the 18th. Yay! Congratulations. I'm doing a walk too. Hey Ty's Beauty. I'm excited. I am, Copiece. I am. You know I am. Yeah, I'm excited to do the walk this year. It's gonna be my first time. Yes, my first time. So thank you, VT. Thank you guys so much. So it's gonna be my first time doing a walk and stuff. I can't wait to get my merchandise, y'all. Can't wait to get my merch. You know what I'm saying? And embrace I got my earrings. I already got my earrings and stuff. Got a couple pair of earrings. At that. So that's gonna be exciting for me. And I told my father yesterday on the phone, it's gonna be in memory of my mother and me and everybody else that has suffered from this deadly disease, this horrible disease and stuff. So this is gonna be for all of y'all and me and my mother and anybody else that lost a loved one due to any kind of cancer. I walk for all the cancers. Hey, Miss Loki. Yeah, I'm not just walking for one. I'm walking for all. Hey, JS. Hey, Amber. Tonight, I'm going live tonight at 8 o'clock. It is on members only. I already said it. I told the moderators it is set. It's not going to be on the backup channel or nothing. Strictly this channel. So that way, I will not have interference. I won't be all over the place. My patience, you guys. I never walked my knees out. My sister, Sweetbar, used to walk every year before she passed. Oh, SP. Even if it's a short walk, a walk is a walk. You know, can't nobody tell you that you have to walk a certain amount of miles. To me, for my sisters or my mothers or anything. My sister passed of breast cancer. I miss her so much. I know you're doing prayers to you, okay? Hey, beautiful and blessed. How do I get in touch with you on the back? And hold on, beautiful and blessed. Let me put my regular email in. Because y'all keep hitting the RYDERZ email. Alicia got access to that one, not me so much. So I got to ask her what y'all be saying and stuff. And it just takes up too much time sometimes for me. Because I know she's busy and I'm busy. Thank you, Ming Lee. Thank you. Hey, Passion. Yeah, I think any walk is good, you guys. If you just walk up the street and back, if you just, you know what I'm saying, walk up your sidewalk and back, you know, you took that walk, you took that step and things for them. So I don't think nobody should be able to. I just dropped it right there, beautiful and blessed. Okay. I hope you get it. Latasha Boss Lady, what's going on, sister? So yeah, hey Jessie Lee. So yeah, any kind of walk, SPHJ and stuff, and they know your loved one knows. Thank you, Valerie. Hey Pookie Poo, what it do? Um, yeah. There's a lot going on. Suicide Awareness Month is still Suicide Awareness Month until the end of the month. I want us to drop that number as well. Prayers to anybody that's suffering from any kind of mental illness. And it's okay not to be okay. I want to keep saying that. Make sure I put it out there. It's okay not to be okay. And shout out to the team because I've been opening up a little more about certain things that's happened to me. Hey, Kaylee's Bookie, over there on that good Twitch. I'll be walking for my great aunt and two aunties in the world. Okay, Lady Mysterious, congratulations to you for that. Thank you. Yeah, Erica, we're so sorry. We're so sorry for your loss. Red Carpet said Domestic Violence Month. Yes, Red Carpet, we're going to celebrate them all. You heard me. We're celebrating everything. I want to make sure that everybody feels loved and appreciated. Everybody didn't grow up with love and appreciation. Somebody just checking on them and saying, heading out to get my yearly mammogram now. Okay, Queen Butterfly, good luck, sissy. Hey, Yolanda Moore, people just checking on them. Somebody just let them know I care about what you're going through. Thank you, SPHJ. I appreciate you guys so much for dropping that hotline and stuff. Thank you guys. So, you know, it just feels good to know that somebody's thinking about you. And just because we got family doesn't mean that family matters, because they don't. Family can sometimes be your own worst enemy. Mothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles, and stuff. And you just feeling like you're in the world alone. So remember that it's always somebody going through something way worse than what we're going through. September is PCOS Awareness Month as well. What is that, sweet honey? I'm a little slow right now. Miss Parker, today is my aunt Serena's birthday. She passed in 2008 from aggressive breast cancer. I miss her. Man, prayers going up to you, Chandra, baby. And you know, you are surviving yourself right now. You got, you know, so prayers up to you. You know what I'm saying? And keep up the great work on this good fight. You hear me, Carla R? What's going on? It was, you know, we just ain't safe no more. That's true. Family can be worth. Yeah, Jennifer, you hear me? Shh. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. I've never heard of that. She said it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Am I saying it right? Polycystic ovarian syndrome. You learn something new every day. Hey, Candy sis. You learn something new every day. Oh, let me get back to this. Tonight is on members only. It's not me saying I want y'all to be a buy membership because you can watch. So no, I don't want nobody purchasing a membership just to talk. But I'm gonna pop my ish tonight. I am. I'm gonna break some stuff down, but I'm gonna bring something to the table too. Yes, I am. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say it. Y'all ain't gotta hype me up or nothing. I'm just doing it because I want to. I want to talk. Yeah. Sometimes I talk too much. That'd be my best ish. I have the same thing. Dang, Big Mama, I never heard of it. You have that too, TT? Yeah, people can, outside people can be more encouraging. Yeah. Is that pain and excessive bleeding black women have each one? That's a good question, SP. That's a good question because I never heard for it. Pookie Poo said, yeah, pop it. I can't wait. Lola, I never heard of it. I thank y'all so much for bringing awareness to that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have any information, any mods, hey kids, what's going on, Bookie? If y'all have any information or resources, please drop it in the chat, moderators, so people can look into it because that might be something somebody has and don't know. So drop it in the chat. Your daughter-in-law has it. It was hard for her to have children, and her periods was cracked. Wow, red carpet vibe. Miss Dimples said I had to. Dang, Miss Dimples, really? T Lady said it sounds like most of the symptoms I'm having. Yeah, look into it. Hey Sonya. Hey Sword. She said 8 o'clock. I can't wait. It can make you grow a beard too. What? Nicole said it's awful. Wow. I didn't know that. I never heard of it. I was able to get mine removed, thank goodness. Is it like a cyst? Is it a tumor? What is it? Oh, it is. Okay, it's a lot of cysts on the ovaries, and it causes you not to have regular cycles, problems getting pregnant. My first pregnancy was at 40, and my first baby at 42 hours and 12. Wow, Big Mama. Hey, Charlotte Stewart. My God. Hey, Tracy SM. I thank you, the secret rug, for real. That's just me. Wait a minute. It's not an endometriosis. That's two different things, correct? Thank you, Charlotte Stewart. Your older sister, it sounds like something she had. Wow. It affects your hormones so women can get. I did not know that. I did not know that. My cousin Lily has it here. Sis has teeth. Wow, VT. That's crazy work. That's scary. Fibroids. I already heard that, Nicole. Now I know you ain't lying about that. Mm. It got much better after pregnancy. Thank you, Debbie Hicks. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya sis. Ooh. Is it me or is nowhere safe to go? This church up in Michigan shot up, shot up and burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground. Hey, Net Baby. Not the size of a watermelon, Net Baby. Sis, Jesus Christ. We women have a lot of problems. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. We have a lot of problems, and these men want to go messing with us and shit. And that's why I don't be going. And I'm gonna need God to bring Eve's ass back so we can ask that ass some questions. She got some splaining to do. I don't really want to talk to Adam, but we got some splaining to do, Eve. Eating that damn apple, causing us all these damn problems. Tamika Carter, what it do? Thank you for becoming a member. Shit. Her funky ass. Eve's funky ass. Shit. Let me get to this shit. Sick of her. I wouldn't be a friend or nothing. If I was in Eve's day, I wouldn't be a friend or nothing. She couldn't talk to me. She couldn't sit with me. We enemies forever. She's a op. The fuck? I did want to talk about this, guys, because I wanted to know what made him do this. What made this person do this? I want to show you guys a picture of the church, which is no more. That is total ash. It's just, hey, Steffi Jean. What's going on, Steffi Jean? This is more details into it, and I wanted us to listen. It said more details are emerging about the victims and suspects in the attack of the church in Grand Blanc, Michigan, where 4 people died and at least 8 others were injured. And I said, "What the fuck? Why did you do that, dog? Why did you do that? We can't even enjoy church anymore." Yes, Downey. For what though? What was the reason? You got an appointment at the gate? Okay, Ladrice. Hold on, y'all. Because I thought it was going to give me the full story. Here we go. Investigators search for motive in the deadly Michigan church attack. Investigators in Michigan had interviewed more than 100 people as they worked to establish why a gunman drove his vehicle into a church, opened fire, and wait a minute. Not only did he go in shooting, I did not know he drove his car inside the church. Wow. Opened fire and then set the building ablaze. How did he even survive driving his car in the church? Not saying this is the reason, but there's a lot of crime happening within LDS churches. Yes, Waverly, I'm seeing that. In Monday news conference, the state's governor, Gretchen Whitmore, not my Gretchen, knowing and noted, not my Gretch, but Gretchen Whitmore called for patience as the FBI works to determine a motive for the attack on Sunday. 4 people were unalived and 8 others were injured when the suspect, Thomas Jacob Sanford, 40, attacked the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc. He was later shot dead by police in a car. Hundreds of people were attending a service at the time, and the police said on Monday that everyone had been accounted for. White House Press Secretary Kerlin Levitt said the Federal Bureau of Investigation was trying to understand more about how premeditated it was, how much planning went into it, and whether he left a note. On Monday, officials said it was an act of a targeted violence, but the motive was still unclear. What? She in hibernation. Hey, many men. Yeah, it was a Mormon church. What makes people going to church? Like, do we not have nowhere now we can go for a sense of peace? Like, just to be safe. Nowhere safe. Nowhere safe. We know what happened in the grocery stores in New York and other places. Life's taken. We know what happened down in South Carolina. What's going on? And let's not turn this into a black on white crime, because it's not. Let me see if I got a news clip, because this is mind boggling. It's just people's lost their lives going to praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Mm, 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 mm. And y'all know our grandmothers and grandfathers love going to church, our mamas, aunties, uncles, and hey, Ursula, sometimes church drive these people crazy. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it's a lot of bad. Yeah, Downey, I agree. I agree 100%. and be the worst places. Hey, thank you, Leo the Lion. Hey, PJ sis. They want a race war. It's unfortunate that people have to live in constant. Kids, I don't go no grocery store for real. Mm-mm. And if I do, I'm in and out and hate that I have to go in there. I do. I don't like it. I don't like it. Drove his car in. Let me play this for y'all.
Where hundreds of worshipers were inside. Authorities say the shooter in that shooting used an assault rifle, killing 2 people and wounding at least 8 others. And you see that dark smoke coming from that church. The police chief saying at some point during the rampage, the attacker set fire to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Let's talk about it. How did he survive driving the car in the church? How fast was he going? You know what I'm saying? Because you would think that it would have took him out or something. They went to help him, then found out, oh, okay. Damn. His truck with the 2 big U.S. flags hanging on it. Come on, SP.
In Grand Blanc Township, that's about an hour's drive northeast of Detroit. The chief saying the 40-year-old gunman was killed in a shootout with officers. Again, we are waiting on a news conference to get the very latest. First, I do want to go to CNN's Julia Vargas Jones. Julia, we're keeping our eye on that news conference. In the meantime, bring everybody up to speed on what we may learn at this news conference and if they expect to find more victims because of the fire.
Well, that is one of the key questions here. What we're expecting to hear from authorities is an update on the number of victims. We do know at least 10 were transported to a hospital with gunshot.
So they don't even know right now as to how many victims has passed away because of the fire. And I know they didn't make it. I don't even think they wouldn't even. I mean, damn. Church. Right. And now they saying they don't know how many people.
Wounds. 2 of those victims, then Jessica, have died, but the police chief said earlier today that they expect many more victims as they go through that scene. We see that smoke. We see how difficult that scene looks. Now, one of the key questions here is how that fire was set. They said there was an explosive device found potentially at the scene that was being investigated. Was that the cause of the fire? We hope to learn soon. We'll also learn about these.
I wonder now what she's saying it was an explosive device. Yep, Downey, because I read that in a statement. I wonder if he was gonna blow it up anyway before he shot, but if it didn't work out with the explosive device, because I was wondering how he set fire like that. I was looking at the fire and I was like, ain't no way. Yes, they have the total now. So I'm trying to figure out how was he gonna blow it up versus shooting, but if it didn't go that way, that's why the gun was into play. Was it before? Right. That's a good one, Downey. She said, I don't know how he set the explosive. Was it before or after the crash? Hey, intentionally for me. You too. You have a great Tuesday. Right. He was a Marine. Ain't that crazy, Nay? Because these Marines are really doing a lot. It's the trauma. And they should have automatic counseling over there. Not when you go home, you see counseling. It should be somebody to be able to talk to all day. All day. And do a mental evaluations at least every 3 months, if not more. He wrote the names of the people he didn't like in the church, and he had their names on a book. I know you lying to me. Thank you, Sade Buki. It is Sade, swear. Wait a minute. That's what she's saying. Hey, Miss Minnie sis. Drop Miss Minnie's link too, y'all moderators. Drop Miss Minnie coupon link. Not had the names on the bullets. Okay, because y'all know the boy that turned trans, Robert versus Robin, had scriptures and mean things on his bullets. And it's like, how long does it take to write on bullets and names? And what did they do to him? What happened? That's what she's saying, Tam DV. He attended the church. I don't think he was wanting to do it all. He was an active war vet. Too much trauma, not enough help. Hey, Diamond Sis. That's the research study that work on at my job. They have counselors on basis, but they have to be. See, I don't think they should have to be referred. I don't think they have to be referred. Y'all get what I'm saying? I think that should be an automatic evaluation. And no. Let me see if I can find a new update today. Emma just gave me goosebumps. Them people ain't did nothing to that man. Them people ain't did nothing to that man. They ain't did nothing to that man. No. And sometimes, when we suffer from mental illness, if they did 3 months checks, we wouldn't have a military. They got to figure it out, Downey. What can we do? What can we do? Because that's what they were saying. What did that military man? He had he had names on the bullets. I think it was before everything took place. Had targeted that church. The police is still at the scene today. That's what they saying, Downey. He had names on the bullets. Yeah, it should be mandatory, you guys. PTSD was surely a part, Ms. Barker. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, to do that he's been planning this for a long time. Y'all get what I'm saying? To get explosive. Where do you even get explosive devices from? And I think that once a person that's not in the military, or if they are, and they order explosive devices, that it should automatically go to the FBI. Like, they should have some kind of operation to where that automatically goes to the to somebody of importance to look into it before something happens. They can check it and get in touch with them and say, hey, we just, trying to figure out why, check their social medias. If they have social medias, anything about them when they buy explosive devices, where did he get it from? Just like that girl that unalived herself after celebrating her birthday online. That's right, because some don't want help, but they all need it. That's what I'm saying, Sharon. Treat mental illnesses before it gets out of hand. Yes. Kids, that's what I'm saying. He probably made them. But why that church? I really want to know what they got on him. Kirk RYDERZ had sand on bullets. Did he? Wait a minute. He had sands too on his bullets? Is that what you're telling me, Red Carpet Vibe? The Charlie situation? These kids make them. He was an avid hunter. I think he hunted them in that church. Hell yeah. And he got the skills. In the military, that's what they teach you, how to hunt. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for your opposition. Basically, the military is, we're looking for our opposition. We're quietly looking for our opposition. And we're going unscathed. Meaning that we're going undetected. They show us how to do it. He might have stolen them while working. I dated a military guy and he had all kind of explosives. Woo, sure. Because y'all remember I did a live about a few weeks ago. And I was like, I could not date. If he's from the military, I wouldn't. You see me the update, Thankful? Yeah, I was just telling him because I forgot what just happened with that guy from the military. He took some lives. I don't know if it was up in Milwaukee or where. And I said, me personally, I would never want to date a guy in the military, and that's just because of me seeing things from military. Me, not all are like that, but for the most, I see it too much, and I can't. Oh, he says, my name is Ruben Coleman, and I'm the acting special agent in charge of the FBI Detroit field office. At this time, we wanted to provide an update on our investigative efforts regarding yesterday's tragic shooting at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints here in Grand Blanc, Michigan. First, I want to express my gratitude for all the cross agencies, collaborations between the federal, state, and local law enforcement partners. Their support has been outstanding and critical to this investigation. We are in lockstep with our partners as we continue to work through this. As I mentioned yesterday, the FBI is investigating this as an act of targeted violence, and we are continuing to work to determine the motive. And it's like with Robert versus Robin, and Robin's the transgender. He turned into a transgender, and he transitioned into Robin. No longer wanted to be Robert, and I didn't know that day. See what I'm saying? Yeah, Tim Devon the bullets. So my thing is, they never said nothing more. Y'all think about it. They never said nothing else about Robert versus Robin, and he had some horrible demonic shit on them bullets. I'm gonna play it again for those that don't know about that story. He's the one that went up in the school, that Catholic school, and took those kids' lives. And he had different demonic shit wrote on these bullets. And I was like, God, how long has he been thinking about this? Because to write on the bullets and write what he wrote, because he had damn near scriptures and everything on his bullet. And I ain't never seen nothing like it, because hell, I didn't know you could write on them. I ain't never think to take time to write on the bullet. You know what I'm saying? They have to constantly see a therapist and be reassured that you are safe. Yeah. That's why I said no. I can't date anybody from the military. I dated one and left quick as fast and in a hurry. Every time he heard a car backfire, he was telling everyone to hit the ground. It was weird. I know you lying, Venetia. Hey, Miss Party Line Boo. Y'all drop Miss Party Line's link too, please. Not every time he heard a car backfire, he was saying hit the ground. I bet that was weird and scary. You know what I'm saying? And then every time they in a relationship and people break up with them, y'all notice it's always taking a life, and y'all heard him next say he was in the military. Right, that's what I'm trying to get. Dior said, what's with the bullet inscribing trend? It said, in the past 24 hours, our investigative squads and special teams have been out all night exhausting leads, some which are coming in from the public via tips. Our special agents, victim specialists, child advocate, forensic interviewers, and local partners have interviewed over 100 victims and witnesses to date and are continuing to interview individuals as we speak. And you know, when you come in a church, hell, you don't know who's coming in. You don't know if he knew and how long he been there, especially if you new to the church. Y'all get what I'm saying? Hey, honey, 5K, what it do, sister? I'm just saying, you don't know, because you really coming in for the word. Mm. Our field office has stood up for national equities for support. We're engaging with our behavioral analysis unit and have received support from Quantico Labs division to analyze the evidence collected to date. We received assistance from our FBI fields offices around the country in support of this. While our focus is on the investigation, we want to continue to keep the victims and their families in our thoughts during this incredible, difficult time. Please continue to reach out 1-800-CALL the FBI or submit a tip. I'm about to use that number and call on Shannon and ass. That's what I'm about to do with that FBI number. I'm about to call up on Detroit. Um, you know, I'm about to use that number well. Um, they should. I think I need to step in down here, in Detroit. The fuck. Let me see what her father said. The father of the Michigan church shooter apologizes to victims. Thomas Jacob Sanford rammed his truck, bringing 2 American flags into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Then opened fire. This ain't gonna do nothing but start a trend. Dahmer was military. Was he? He was. Yes, he was. That was a good watch too. Was a military medic and was raped on a regular basis. That's what some of them been through. We talking about Dahmer who? Let me make sure. Jeffrey Dahmer. Cause I'm trying to think. I didn't know he was a medic. I gotta go back and look at it because it's a good watch. And it speaks volumes. It really does. Because it gave you a more insight on his crazy ass. Because he was nuts. She said, TT, to this day, he said he would never hit me. Kid, listen, you don't know what you'll do when you mad. I had to go. Started becoming a thing with the Buffalo attack and so forth. I noticed they all have military-style weapons, gear attack. Yeah, Dior. He was an army medic. Okay, I gotta go back. I think I remember like seeing him come from the military with his uniform on when they was coming through the airport or something he was doing. That's why I said I think I remember that. It's been so long since I watched it. But I just wanted to share that about the church because it was sickening to me. It's crazy to me. And she gave me a little story about Charlie Kirk and his story. Messages written on Charlie on bullets casings. I gotta go back and look at that because hey, Radiant, I didn't know that happened in the Charlie Kirk. The Grim Sleeper had military connections too. Who, Gina? Yeah, Dior, you right. Hey, Miss Cheeks, you right. That's what I'm saying. Who is the Grim Sleeper? Y'all got me looking at. I'm over at Spook now. Look, real quick. And they said, come to Detroit. Nay, if I ever came to Detroit, nobody would never know. You heard me? If I ever came to Detroit. I don't trust a soul. Not saying nothing about you now, baby, but anything happen, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? It's only me. It's only me. You'll never know. It's really sad and getting worse in mental and racist America. People almost tiptoeing cautiously on pins and needles. Just live. Absolutely, Essie, I agree. Freedom is being stripped away daily. She said, now I'm scared. Hell yeah, Terry Copeland. They said different inscriptions was on Charlie Kirk's. Yeah, they said who TT shit. I'm scared of them play. Lola, you hear me? Yeah, it's some old demonic type of shit. I never heard of the Grim Sleeper. He was a black serial killer. Lonnie Franklin. He was taking black people out. Like, was he taking black people out this kind of way or what? What, like, mm, this is too much going on. Hey, Patricia. Jeffrey, he was in the military. I was just watching last week. And the doc online. You love Chicago? Good for you. No. Thank you, Radiant, for becoming a member. Yeah, Nay. Then I would want you to feel the same way, Nay. You hear me? Remember that saying, I got a bullet with your name on it. Yeah, get out of there, Nay. No, Tanisha, baby, I don't want no cake. I don't want no cookies. I don't want a damn thing from Detroit. You hear me, sister? Mm-mm. I did hear something. I just remember the Atlanta child murders. I don't remember about the black boys or anything. I didn't know. Hell, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on down there in Houston, at the Bayou. And why nobody's saying nothing? Why they're not just putting it out there just to keep the hell? That ain't keeping the community safe, keeping a secret. Hell, not keeping a secret so people can get locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're wanting, and keep their children safe. That's not a keeping a community safe. So get that shit out of the itineraries. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to keep the community safe. At this time, fuck that. The lies they've always put out in our communities and the lies we accepted. We know good and well what a serial killer is. If multiple, one or more, one, two or more bodies come up in this bayou and y'all ain't having a problem with that. African American people at that. Nobody's talking to their children about staying away from down there. She said every week we being handed a body. Damn. Not every week. At gas stations should be off limits. Cause y'all mean to tell me that gas station is sitting right there and don't nobody know nothing? And only the 20-year-old victim and the victim of July was identified a few days ago. I've been tracking it so I can send you updates. Yeah, Miss Loki, it's bad that you have to worry about your safety and the Lord's. Erica Davis, you hear me? I said you can't even go to church. But see, we should have known that when that white boy went in that church and took them lives. They praying for him, praying with him, thinking that they really doing the Lord's work. They doing the right thing. Look at the white boy that went in the grocery store in New York. Look at Robert versus Robin. Y'all ain't seeing the same patterns with these people putting writings on bullets? That it's just more than a military type of thing. This is a demonic, some demonic shit going on. Yeah, Downey. Yeah. They said it was what? Is it 15 bodies? Jesse? Because I think they found 4 in 1 week coming out the bayou. But I will say the east side is a mess over there by past Lakeshore Drive. Hell, the manor over there that way. Now I ain't going over there. Sad and the demons are definitely running rapid. We are not meant to be alone. We are supposed to have a community. It's sad. She said, yeah, okay, 15. Because they found one after they found the girl last week, right? They found one right after her. Because she was number 14, and then they found another body. And with only 2 being identified, what is going on? So 2 of them bodies only been identified. Yes, statements, they definitely are. Hey, South Bank. Yes, South Bank. I did not know 2 of them has only been identified. That's crazy work. Yes, Downey, they're black. Gina said, my niece just moved to Texas. This is in Houston. It is frightening, man. That's scary. And I think who was saying that they kid was going down there to college? They was going to which one of y'all says is that you? Boss lady, did you say your daughter's going to college down there? At the same college that the young lady has been unalived? That's why I've been saying red carpet vibe. I can't listen to it. It turns me off. She said most women and only one male so far. Yeah, I heard about it being a male. Miss Parker, they say they trying to identify so they can tell the family and then the public. Yeah, my church keep police and security. Been like that 2 years, and my church is in a all black church. Check out Austin Lady Bird. A lot of people have been killed, and they said the same thing. It's a serial. Wait a minute, Austin by the Lady Bird. A lot of people have been killed, and they said the same thing. Patricia, what's the Austin Lady Bird? What's happening? What is that? Is that not the Bayou? I don't want to go to no rabbit hole. I don't want to go to a rabbit hole, a groundhog hole, a snake hole, or nothing. I'm good. Not a construction worker. Shut up, Sharon. You know damn well it's foul play. Ain't nobody working construction and then going by no damn Bayou and just unaliving themselves for nothing. Stop it. Right. Exactly, Downey. Yeah, Sherry, this is crazy. Samisha, you feel me? To see if what Jesse. Oh my goodness, Diamond. She said I'm from Austin, Texas. Lady Bird Lake. So Lady Bird Lake. So y'all telling me that other black kids are coming up missing at Lady Bird Lake too? In Austin, Texas. So this is going on in Houston and Austin, is what y'all telling me right now. Austin been having a make serial killer for years. Not for years. Just the male. You're just saying just the male was in the river. I mean in the water. Hey Empress Yaya. I don't know, Erica. I gotta see. Miss Denise, what to do, sister? She said I accidentally heard David's song and I cannot get it out of my head. I wasn't going to listen to it. I told y'all. Come on, Samisha, you know they lying. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Cause let me tell y'all something. Anything come floating in the water, I see a dead body in the water. I'll never be able to get in water again. I mean that. I would never be able to get in a body of water again. I don't understand it. I don't understand why we listen to these people saying no foul play with these bodies when you know damn well ain't no 15 people just going down there and just unaliving themselves. No, they're not. They're not. And I ain't never heard of Lady Bird Lake. That I didn't know this was happening in down in Texas. Nuh-uh, Urkel, which one? It's 15 in the Bayou in Houston. Drew Peterson. And she was found in that water. She was found. Lacey. Oh, it's supposed to be somebody else. Drew Peterson. Okay, I think we was talking about Lacey and okay, what happened? I don't know that story. I don't think I want to do another story like that. Sonya, what's going on? Mm. Yeah, you right, Gina. Cause it's a lot going on. Yes, not just kids. Wow. She said, look up Lady Bird Lake killing. Okay. They ain't mentioned that. I ain't heard nobody. Not one time since this bio story came up. Ain't nobody mentioned nothing about the Lady Bird Lake killing. Nothing. Just cause y'all don't live there, man, look into everything. Especially if it's your state. Shit. I see it right here. I know you lying to me. Let me let y'all hear this shit. I know you lying to me.
Struggling to get reason to believe that. The Lady Bird Lake deaths have caught people's attention with speculation surrounding the possibility of a serial killer, but investigators have found no reason to believe that. There have been at least 38 bodies found in or around Lady Bird Lake since 2022.
30 bodies. And the title of this say, listen to this. This was 3 months ago. 30 bodies. And it say over 3 dozen bodies found in and around Lady Bird Lake since 2022. Wait a minute. And this is 3 months ago. And
according to data obtained by Fox 7, of those, 30 were male. About 60% were between the ages of 30 and 49. Only 2 of them were teenagers, including the body found on Tuesday.
Another paddleboarder was here out on Lady Bird Lake and notified us that it appeared that an individual was deceased and floating on Lady Bird Lake.
While the latest body to surface in the lake has not been identified yet, Austin police believe it's likely the teenager who went missing on Sunday. He was paddleboarding and kayaking with his family. We're told he got off to stand in shallow waters, but unknowingly was near an underwater shelf, which is a sudden drop-off in the lake.
At some point during their paddleboarding session, one of the individuals went missing from their family.
Okay, so hold on. And this ain't no disrespect to that family. It ain't the same. Hey, Yummy Yum, what it do, sister? Who else I see come in? Blended Healing, my sister. Hey, Nene, I see you come in. Wait. It ain't the same as 38 people coming up missing in this water. The paddleboarding, okay, that's not the same. And it's no disrespect to the family because I'm praying for y'all. I'm so sorry for y'all loss. It's not the same. Y'all get what I'm saying? Am I tripping or what? Because y'all not great make this like everybody, 38 people went paddleboarding and this shit happened. It's a drop off and everybody's dropping off at the same, man. Get out of here. That be that shit they be trying to use to clean shit up so y'all won't think it's a serial killer in y'all community. Yeah, Jesse. It don't even go the same. That shouldn't even be added with that at all. Now, y'all gotta stop separating shit because that now. If he was with his family, just say an accident occurred at Lady Bird Lake on Whoop-de-Woo Day. Don't try to add it in with the other 37 people. Come on, y'all. Yummy Yums, come on. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it. Shit. It ain't nobody. Let me tell y'all something. All it takes is for me to hear more than one has passed away in this water. I ain't going fishing. I ain't going to put my feet in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful lake, is all you'll ever hear me say. Stop going to these places. Don't go to that gas station down there by the bayou. It's just that I don't even want to. Once I heard so many deaths, I don't want to go nowhere in the vicinity. I definitely said it's a cop in Houston. I bet it is, Jesse. Man, they being too, man, to get away with it like they are, it's just too, man, it's just too coincidental. And I don't even think everybody's going to this lake like that. I don't. And I don't think everybody, how about the bayou is a party place. All they be down there. Man, ain't nobody, man, these people ain't just doing that. They're not just doing it. Are y'all doing toxicology reports? Because some people just unalive just to unalive. Let's start there. Everybody don't unalive to take a body part in the grave. Some people just get a kick out of unaliving. And that's what it seems like is going on here. She said Austin police said they had a suspect and never said anything else. Absolutely, Candy. To any, if y'all got a drop off like that in the lake, it should be absolutely nothing should be on it. They always finding the body in the Mississippi. I believe it. Wow, Lola. You heard me, Diamond. She said not even for a lottery ticket. Yeah, with the discovery of Jay. And Erica, the dude actually said, I want. Now, y'all tell me. He said after Erica, it was another body. Is what the it was a white guy that does content. And I just so happened to go and hit his because I was looking up some stuff about Jay in the bayou to see how many was black and just to get a little bit more insight on it. And he said it's been another body since her, which that's why it made 15. They found another body after Jay. So I don't know. Yeah, they are, Patricia. And y'all think don't nobody at that gas station know? That's what they said, Jesse. Said they be down there partying down there by that bayou. So they go down there and get drunk. And it's a party place. They definitely said that on the news. Hell not, Tanisha. I ain't barbecuing down there by the river or nothing. Yeah, Chris, absolutely. Terry, period. It stretches a long distance. It's a one and done for me. Yeah. I'm good. Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to drive past it. That's what they say. They say they go down there and party and get drunk. Sure will, Tanisha. She ain't lying. Thank you, Shay, for becoming a member, sis. I said it was another person after. She said, yes, it's a total of 15, including Jay. I'm going to tell you another one to go look at. I want to play it, but I know they'll strike. They'll take my channel if I played it. But the Murdochs down here in South Carolina. Y'all know I'm in North Carolina. But the Murdochs. And the Murdochs, yep, they don't, Patricia. They don't. And y'all know they already getting all that scrutiny down there from that trafficking and shit. Yeah, that's what they said, Jesse. They said they be down there partying and said that it's like for the teenagers and stuff. Like I guess the college kids, and shit down there. But you hear me, Sonya, y'all, Lola, the Murdochs. And the Murdochs was unalivers. That's what they was. They were just murderers. They was rich and murderers. Because when Mr. Murdoch took his wife and his son out and played his part, come on, TT. When he took his wife out and he killed his son and his wife on their property, because they had beautiful land down there. But y'all know, let me tell y'all something for anybody to watch it, to look this up. It's a black girl up there in Rock Hill, South Carolina. She came up missing. I told Shank to give me the information. And because I wanted to do some research on it because of the movie and stuff. Y'all know one of the Murdochs was messing with her. I think it was the dad was messing with this pretty black girl up in Rock Hill, South Carolina. They say she was on the street. I'm going to get Shank to take me up there one day and videotape the street or whatever. And she came up missing. And they were in like a nice car picking her up and was never seen again. But she was tied to the Murdochs. And I've been wanting to research it. Yes, Sonya. Let me get her name for y'all so y'all can research it. Let me get her name for y'all. Because Shank Rock sent me the picture. And I supposed to been doing some, because I said they just like murdering. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know they took out the, y'all look that up, the Murdochs in South Carolina. If y'all don't think people just be like to unalive, it's like it become the sport to them. You know what I'm saying? Just so it was too damn natural, y'all. And I said, hold on, y'all. Let me look and find her picture real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the black girl that went missing. Let me play a clip first for y'all, and then we'll get into that. Let me play y'all a clip. Yeah, they took the maid out, but don't forget the little gay boy that was messing with the son. Let's not forget the gay boy that was messing with the son, the oldest son, and he ended up dead on that country road down there. He ended up dead on that country road. Y'all got to go watch the Murdochs. Yeah, the documentary is something serious. When they killed the girl, because if they just think if Brittany, if that shit didn't happen with that little girl on that water, I don't think they would have never really looked into them. Well, Raquel's her. I haven't heard that city name since I trained the folks at the Davita. It's a black girl. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get y'all her name so y'all can look it up. But they said that I think it was the daddy or one of the Murdochs. Let me give y'all a little clip of it, just a little snippet.
Right about here in this quiet little town. I'm Michael DeWitt Jr., managing editor at the Hampton County Guardian. And then these Murdoch incidents began, and things haven't been quiet since then.
Attorney Alec Murdoch said he was shot in the head while changing a tire on this road in Hampton County, South Carolina. Then police arrested 61-year-old Curtis Smith. Police say Murdoch hired Smith to kill him.
He wanted you to kill him.
Yeah, he wanted me to kill him.
To make it look like a suicide.
May happen.
Why did you agree to sit down with us?
I think people should hear my side of it.
You'll hear a lot more from Curtis Smith, the man accused of shooting high-profile attorney Alex Murdoch right here on this rural road in Hampton County, South Carolina. Just one incident in a bizarre and tragic series of deadly events touching the Murdoch family.
And I'm going to tell y'all something else. And it's the Murdochs. Yeah, that's how you spell it, Tanya J. When that little girl got unalived on that yacht, right? Because they were so rich. They were so rich. They was lawyers and everything. When that little girl, when Brittany got unalived on that yacht, they went in there and made them doctors change everything in the hospital and everything. They made, because remember the boy that got the scar on the face. If y'all go watch because let me tell you how dirty it is right there. There it is. It's the white boy with the scar on his face that, because they flipped everybody off the yacht. They wrecked the yacht. He flipped it over. The son did, the youngest one, that the daddy ended up killing with the mama. They flipped the yacht over or whatever. And they made the little boy, they made one of the boys that was on there that got the scar on his face, they made him say that he did it to get the Murdoch son off. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? He said he'll take care of all his legal stuff and everything. So that boy lived forever lying so the Murdoch boy can get off. It got so deep, y'all, because where that happened, and them kids started doing a documentary, right? Because they were saying that it was always their names coming up in a murder and stuff. Something corrupt in murder. When the little boy, the kids finally started talking like, you didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he said he was feeling guilty. He told his mom and daddy that he didn't do that or whatever. That's what got the documentary even going. I didn't know they did all that damn killing. I didn't know the maid was going to get killed. I didn't know the little gay boy that was messing with the oldest son was going to get killed. She said, yep, Polly was out of control. I'm talking about it was like a sport to them. I did not know so many people was unalived from these people. And that show y'all how much money, yeah, Lola, they was real cold stone killers. She tried to break up with him. He was beating her to death. Erica, the one girl that was going with the son, young girl, with that domestic violence. They were young, and he was beating that little girl to death. Yes. Mm-hmm. But when he took the mama and the son out, I said, oh yeah, they are killers. Yes, Brittany. Gloria Satterfield. Which one, Diamond? Who took the money? Because I missed that part. Because didn't he have insurance on both of them? Because the oldest son, y'all got to think, he didn't go to jail. The oldest son didn't go to jail. But the oldest son, y'all know he took that little gay boy out. And they know that. Yeah, they was teenagers. Yes, he was a Trip Tim Diva. Yeah, he was a teen. Uh-huh. Alex. Is that the youngest one? What was the oldest one's name? Yeah, he had insurance on all of them, I thought. They sure did, Natasha. They had insurance on the maid. You lying to me. The one that they unalived. Yeah, Tim Diva, because he didn't want nobody to know that he was, you know what I'm saying, bisexual. I don't remember the housekeeper's name. I don't. But she was going to tell something. The housekeeper was going to tell something. She was about to tell. The housekeeper was about to tell because they unalived somebody. Who did they unalive then? And the housekeepers mentioned something. And next thing you know, the maid's son got scammed. I don't remember. I know something happened with the maid. And did she sue him? Did they? I don't remember that, Chris. I got to go back and watch. Buster was the oldest son. Okay. And remember that little boy, he told him to meet him at one of them, because they had so many houses. They had so many houses down there in South Carolina. They owned land galore. And he told that boy to meet him. Because I think that little boy mentioned something to somebody at the school. Something came out, and that's why he told him to, yes. Let me play a little bit more for y'all before I get up out of here. Let me play a little bit more for y'all.
The shooting of Alex Murdoch comes nearly 3 months after his son and his wife were both found shot in Colleton County.
First, there's the double murder of his wife and son, Maggie and Paul Murdoch.
Paul.
My wife been shot badly.
Alex told investigators he came home and found them.
What is your name?
They were both shot multiple times.
My name is Alex Murdoch.
Do we really know who Alex Murdoch is?
I think we thought we did. Up until...
Yeah, Alex is the daddy. Paul's the youngest. When it started off, y'all gonna see Paul and them on the yacht. I'm talking about they was getting the kids drunk early. I mean, them kids was young as hell. They was giving them drugs, taking them on trips, getting them drunk and everything. Paul was the daddy. I didn't know that about the maid. I just remember the maid. Something was said with the maid. And when he took Paul and the wife out, oh man, I said I'm just saying how people are unalivers. It ain't gotta be nothing else to it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah, TT, they were young getting them kids drunk. The maid supposedly knew about Paul killing that girl on the boat, and she knew, and they pushed her down them steps and acted like, yep, sure did. That's what it was. That's what he got to talking. Because I think Paul was drunk one day, and ain't that why he took Paul out? Yeah, Capricorn. Paul got drunk and told what really happened, and the maid got to talking.
The double homicides, we thought that Alex Murdoch was this prominent, wealthy, entitled attorney.
when you are from a family that has been prominent for generations, it comes with access and connections.
When Maggie and Paul Murdoch were found dead, who were the most likely suspects?
Two common theories that were going around was one, Alex Murdoch has something to do with it.
Did he murder his wife and son?
No.
Does he have any idea who did?
No. The other theory was that this was somehow related to the boat crash.
A crash that killed teenager Mallory Beach.
Mallory.
With Murdoch's son Paul allegedly drunk and at the wheel.
See, I think Paul wanted Mallory. I think Paul liked Mallory because remember, Paul was going with the other girl. But I think because they said how he was driving. Hey, I see through you. What it do? Wait a minute. She found the what? Yeah, and that's what I thought. I got a yeah. She said I live here. Angie said I live here. So I know you familiar with it. I think Paul liked Mallory. I ain't gonna lie. And remember how the boyfriend of Mallory said they was all hugged up and stuff, and they said Paul was acting crazy because Paul used to beat his girlfriend real bad, real bad, and she never told him, but he would turn her ass up. Yeah, I gotta watch it again.
911, where's your emergency?
We're in a boat crash on Arthur Street. There's 6 of us and one is missing.
Okay, who's missing?
Female Mallory Beach is missing.
Who was driving the boat? You all know Alec Murdoch. That's his son. Good luck.
That's what he indicated, that he couldn't be touched.
Never set foot in jail.
Do you feel that Mallory has gotten justice?
I don't, that's just hard to answer. All I ever wanted was for him to get on the stand and say, I'm sorry.
Then there's
And don't forget, y'all, the yacht was taking off the youngest son. Paul didn't get no time because the granddaddy, remember y'all, hey Quintera, the granddaddy went to the hospital and talked to the one that got cut. It sliced his face open. And he made him take the fall for unaliving Mallory. And he talked to his dad, and then remember he went and talked to the parents too, because that's the granddaddy, not the father. Remember the grandfather came and shit like that, and they try to make the whole thing disappear. They try to make the whole yacht thing disappear, and this is what really started getting them investigated. If it weren't for that yacht wreck, they would have probably still been unaliving. Thank you, Novi.
With a connection to the Murdochs. The mysterious death of 19-year-old Stephen Smith.
His body was found in a roadway with a wound to the head. The rumors were that there were several young men in a truck.
The only name that was given to me was the Murdoch name, and of course everybody's kind of shy to say that out, you know what I mean?
I don't think anybody will be charged with Stephen Smith's homicide.
Multiple deaths.
Nobody was ever charged with Stevens. This is the oldest son who's still free to this day, y'all. Stephen, y'all heard what they just said. Nobody was ever charged with that. That little boy get unalived on that country road. But they know for a fact that he was texted to come out there because they had that property out there on that road, and that little boy was going to meet him. He was his lover. But I want to say, when y'all go and look at the documentary, that didn't he tell somebody, wasn't it getting leaked out that the oldest son was messing with that little boy? The whole hell yeah, it was good. Yeah, they covered that one up real good. The little boy,
with the connection to one family.
Alec Murdoch shot this past weekend himself.
Of all the theories swirling around Maggie and Paul's murders, what's the lead theory today?
Now I'm hearing the more popular theories that he was somehow involved in this.
This is like a whodunit playing out in real time on the internet in the age of social media. Like a John Grisham novel come to life.
We're now in the third act, and things have gotten weird.
How will it end?
With this story, anything can happen.
I'm going to leave it right there for y'all. Go watch this right now. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, he told his sister he was messing with Buster. The Stephen did. It's so many in the town was even scared of them. They said you do not mention their names. They said you do not mention their names, but they said they said they have been doing this for years. So before Mallory, before Steven, before the maid, they had been doing this. Cause don't forget the one boy, the man that's talking at the beginning of this, they he hired him to take somebody out, and then it was some other stuff. But again, if it wasn't for that yacht, Paul causing that wreck on that yacht, we would have never, ever, ever they would have still been doing what they're doing. Yeah, TT. Yeah, Mona. Cause I still want to know. It's why I got to go back and refresh. Cause I got to go back and see why he took the mama and Paul out. Cause I know. Cause I think Paul was a mama's boy. I think Paul was the father took the money. And y'all got to think this attorney's office been in their name for generations. Like not from the grant. They had an attorney's office for years, and they said even they'd never been arrested. Nothing. Yeah, that was all kinds of mixed up. But let me get that black girl's name, y'all, so y'all can look it up. But she's tied to the Murdochs. I was like, how did she get involved with the damn Murdochs? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How did this black girl get involved with the Murdochs? Cause Shank stayed in Rock Hill, and he know I be into the Murdoch story, and he was like, you didn't never hear about the girl being that came up missing down here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Shank took me to where she disappeared from, and I'm gonna take you guys. I'm gonna do a video and do a documentary on it myself. I'm gonna just do a live on it while I'm right there and stuff, so you guys can be a part of that. But let me share that with y'all. Yeah, they said the grandfather did a lot of cleanup because Paul and Alex. Yes, and that's what I said, Sharon. I want to know who all they unalived because they said they've been taking lives for years. Yes, he even called his wife all the way from the boat house 150 miles away to Ilha. Said it was an emergency to get back home. Ranitra, you hear me? Oh yeah, y'all gonna love this. Cause it go deep. That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying about the bayou, y'all. People just, I don't be wanting to hear no foul play. Hell, everybody don't do foul play. Some people just like to unalive, and it's just the truth. Some people are just cold-blooded unalivers. Period. Let me ask Shank to send me another picture of her really quick. Can you send me a picture of that black girl that is affiliated to the Murdochs again? Did you send that to me on Messenger or a text message?
What's the best way you want me to send it to you? Because I don't remember. What's the best way you want me to send it to you?
Send it to me on Messenger.
All right. You live? You finished?
Yeah, I'm live because I want to take the people up there to where one day you take me up there, so I can take them with me up there where she went missing from and stuff.
All right, I'll take you tomorrow. All right, I'm getting ready to come in the house. I'll send it to you.
All right. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna go tomorrow on that specific street right where she came up missing, and the Murdochs, and is definitely affiliated. Because I said them names ain't gonna come up for no reason. I don't give a damn what they say. And why would they so far away from Rock Hill, and why did her name come up? And thank God that she told somebody that her affiliation with them. He unalived them because he was in debt, and he was a big gambler too. Yep. Don't forget he was a gambler. I am, Patricia. Yeah. Says she went out missing after a night out with friends. Who did, Diamond? The black girl. I'm going to get y'all her name on her. That's what they said, Angie. That's a serial killer, Angie. They know who's doing it. Somebody from a gas station definitely knows. I didn't know. On pills real bad. Who was on pills? The wife? Because the wife was just a drunk, wasn't she? So I know what time to be scared. It ain't SPHJ. It's where she got, it was a community of black people. But the Murdoch's name is on her and stuff. And I just want to show y'all how Alex the Daddy was a pillhead. I didn't know. But wasn't he a gambler too, TT? Wasn't he caught up in the gambling and stuff? Let me finish, y'all. Let me play a little bit more for y'all. Let me play a little bit more for y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I see. If not, then we just gotta go and watch it. Yeah, we gonna have to go back and yeah. Y'all go back and watch it. It's the Murdochs. I didn't know it, Sharon. I didn't know it. I know they was getting them kids high. I know they was getting them kids high. They was getting them kids drunk too at a young ass age. Them kids was partying and they was taking them kids out of the country and everything. I didn't know that. Yeah, she definitely was an alcoholic. And I think the daddy cleaned up so much debt. Like, y'all, that man, when I say, y'all know his conscience but that just shows y'all how deep rooted some shit can go. You know what I'm saying? Just cleaning up dead people that your sons and grandsons are unaliving. I'm pretty sure he was, Jamie. Shit, they was into a lot of shit. It was a dark entity around them. Them kids was doing everything. And I'm talking about had the best parties. They was having the best shit that we would want as an adult for a birthday party and shit. That's the kind of just the regular parties the kids was having. Regular parties like shit we'll throw for our birthdays. You know what I'm saying? They was drinking expensive shit. Not Patron, not Goose and shit. No, they had expensive shit. That's what I want to know, Tim Diva. That's why I'm gonna do my own thing with them. I'm gonna bring it back. Yeah, Mona, a long line of attorneys. That's why I said they was deep rooted in debt. And ain't no telling how many people the grandfather killed. Because he was all but too professional with going and making that little boy. How many people y'all think are in prison because of the Murdochs, knowing they didn't do it? How many people y'all think to this day is in jail because of the Murdochs and never did it? The cousin Eddie too? See, I think I'm just cloudy on a lot of the documentary because it was a lot. It was a lot. I didn't know nothing about the cousin Eddie. But I know they said in town you better not mention their names. Yeah, all the men was attorneys. All the men was attorneys. But it was a lot of death stemming around them. Yeah, she knew, Tam Diva. She definitely knew. But I did not know. I thought, because I should have known, because he was at his daddy's court date, the oldest son. I did not know that Steven's death went unscathed. I never knew that. Prayers to that little boy's family and Mallory's too. Yeah, Mona, I'm going to have to go back and watch that part because I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, remember when the son and the girlfriend crashed and they were pissed that the girl called the cops? Which one, Jamie? Not the yacht, right? It's another one? Because I just remember the yacht crashing and that's what really sparked everything up. And I think when Paul did that and it sparked everything up, that's what made him take Paul out and the mother. That's what I thought, Mona. That's what I thought. And y'all knew that. That's what I'm saying. They knew because that just show you the string that they had on people because they knew they had that land out there and that's where that little boy was going at too. Hey, Bridget. I did not know that, Andrea. Who was? Yeah, they was collecting blood money. Sure was, Trisha. No, the car. Who had a kid by the husband? It was an outsider. I did not know that. She became unalive. I see. I missed that shit. Yes, Trisha. And it wasn't always about money though, Trisha. They was killing for the sport. You can't tell me them little boys was illers at a young age. That wasn't their first time doing that for Buster to do that to that little boy like that. That was not. Jamie, I didn't know that. Mallory's boyfriend was messed up. They tried to pay him off. Yeah, Sharon. That's what I said. The granddaddy, huh? That's what I said. The granddaddy went in that hospital because that's what made them parents speak out. I'm telling y'all, that's what made the daddy take Paul out because that shit started taking effect. You know what I'm saying? Based off of Mallory, because them people wasn't going and people wasn't stopping. I didn't know he crashed the car. I never knew that part. I never knew that part. When did they come up with that? Because I'm missing it. That's why I'm gonna do this documentary, y'all, myself, taking out everybody. They said we should have just called Mallory's boyfriend. Yeah, Sharon, they tried to shut him up. They definitely did. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this picture and tell y'all. Here she is. Here she is right here, y'all. This is Aaliyah Hall Bell. Aaliyah Hall Bell. Yes. Wait a minute, the maid had a baby bomb. Is that what you're saying, Andrea? Because I missed it. It said, let me get Aaliyah Hall Bell, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Let me read it for y'all. She was real pretty too. Okay. Paul was a menace and Paul was an iller. He was an iller. That them kids was they was born into that. And I think that they used to have them going and taking lives for the sport of it because them boys was too young doing what they was doing. No kids just grow up taking lives like that. He killed the maid too. He said he was gonna pay for everything and then by the son found out about the insurance policy was his mom. Yeah, they didn't sign you. I watched Netflix, but it's so many. Okay, it said Aaliyah Bell was last seen November 25th, 2014 in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Her lip is pierced and she had stars tattooed on her left side of her abdomen. At the time of her disappearance, Aaliyah was 18 years old. She left behind a cell phone, wallet, and other belongings. Anybody with information call them. But let me get on her on Reddit. She said, I wanted to start in this discussion about Aaliyah Hall Bell. Aaliyah, who was 18 at the time, went missing 2 days before Thanksgiving in 2014, November 25th. The case is very local for me, and I think about her often. Per the Charlie Project, Bell was last seen walking down Chestnut Street, and that's the street I always go up and down with Shank when we go to South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? She was last seen walking down Chestnut Street near her uncle's home in Rock Hill, South Carolina on November 25th, 2 days before Thanksgiving. She had never been heard of before again. She left behind her cell phone, her wallet, and all her clothes and other belongings. A family member wired her $100 on the day of her disappearance so she could go shopping, but she never picked the money up. Since Belle's disappearance, she hasn't been active on her social media accounts and hasn't contacted her family, which is uncharacteristic of her behavior. There were possible sightings of Belle at a motel after her disappearance. She may be in Charlotte or Fayetteville, North Carolina, or in the Atlanta area. Belle's loved ones stated she would not have accepted a ride from a stranger or someone she didn't trust. Her family members believe she may have not left voluntarily. If she did, someone or something may be preventing her from returning home. They are concerned for her safety. They said on the night she went missing after 11 p.m., Aaliyah left her uncle Bobby Hall's home, who lived on Chestnut Street at the time. She set out to walk to her godmother's home, who lived a couple of blocks away. It was raining that night. It was unclear if it was a misty and steady rain. So think about it, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying? Where would, yeah, it's Aaliyah Hall Bell. Where would the Murdoch name just pop up from? Where would the Murdochs name associate with somebody in Rock Hill, a black girl? Nobody made that up. Nobody made that up. Hey, Jesse Cakes. In January, what they say about the comments? Oh, you know the uncle and the daddy probably was working magic at Rose for that one. They said it was raining that night. It was unclear if it was a misty rain or steady rain. Family reports the why at the Hall residence, Aaliyah did ask an individual who has not been named in the home to walk her home and they declined. Shuts down the runaway theory. Aaliyah left behind her wallet, her purse, and phones, which was unusual. A family member wired Aaliyah the money $100 earlier that was never picked up. All her social media activity stopped the night she went missing. She's not been heard or seen since. Police never mentioned any evidence of a hit and run, which leads me to believe that she was picked up and abducted. I believe Aaliyah was picked up and forced in a vehicle because somebody did eventually come out and say that they seen her and it was an expensive vehicle. It was an expensive vehicle, and they try to put it on another man named Rex, something. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. So here we go. Listen to this. There is a known connection between the disappearance of Aaliyah Bell from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and the Murdoch family. The initial query seems to have conflated two separate, unrelated cases. Ball's disappearance is an open and a cold case, while the Murdochs are South Carolina family involved in a separate, high-profile legal case, right? Where'd that come from? Why her? What was her connection to the Murdochs? Very beautiful black girl, prominent black girl. And y'all know when they got money, they have a taste for a little bit of everything. They said, what is the Murdoch family involvement? The Murdoch family is a prominent family from South Carolina at the center of separate legal cases involving fraud, murder, and other crimes. They're trying to say the query may have mistakenly linked the Murdochs to Aaliyah Bell's case, but no credible evidence supports a connection. So a black girl in a whole nother county, right, goes missing. Purse left behind. Phone left behind. You can't mistake that shit. I can't be mistaked with a billionaire right now. You get what I'm saying? Because see, I get to fucking with a billionaire. I'm going to tell somebody. It's going to be one person that I'm going to tell. Come on, y'all. When your friend mess with somebody got some money, they tell you, well, we going to tell like, bitch, I looked up, bitch. I think I struck gold. You know what I'm saying? That's just the excitement of it. You get a motherfucker with a bag and you ain't never had nothing and you ain't never been a Ferrari. You ain't never been in a Bentley. You ain't never been in a Rolls Royce. And you start fucking with an old man, I'll get you a sugar daddy that's got some motherfucking money. Let me tell you something. You telling a motherfucker. I don't give a damn how much you gonna tell one person. And that's what she did. Because this girl didn't come from no money to get linked up to them, for her name to get mistakenly linked up. But when you got that kind of money and that kind of pull, guess what? It's going to come back like that. Oh, they mistakenly linked her disappearance to the Murdochs. How? It's not possible. Right, Trisha? Because they had that kind of pull is what I'm telling you. That's why I say go watch that shit. And let me show y'all her face again. That's why they got away with so many killings. That's why when y'all just said the police might be doing the unaliving to them people down there, I could see it. This is Aaliyah Hall Bell. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Y'all don't live here. Right? The Murdochs ain't in Rock Hill, South Carolina. She said, yeah, that's how my sister was when she got with Bob Love from Chicago Bulls. She thought she hit the jackpot till she had my nephew and realized my nephew was the 15th kid. You hear me, TT? Let me tell y'all something. So, when I moved to Augusta, me and my sister, right? My ex was at her house and her husband. But we went out. And if anybody's from Augusta, it's a hole in the wall off the highway. And I never seen nothing like it. It was a club right off a highway. And I was like, this is weird. This is a weird place. Like, people was having to park across the street. And I'm surprised ain't people ain't got killed going across that highway trying to get in this hole in the wall club. But we had a good time. But in the process, we met some guys. And one of them played for the Cleveland Browns. I was like, okay. He was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing some stuff down at home. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to know if, you want to, come on, you and your sister want to meet us up and party. Y'all think I didn't pick up that phone like, bitch? I got all the way to Kentucky like, bitch, we going with whoop-de-woo. You feel me? It was just a natural thing because I ain't never got to be around NFL players, even though they was just natural people. But they got money. I never got to do it. I never been around where they would lace us up, show us a real good time. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call a thing a thing. I've always been around bum ass men. Lil Henny here. Lil Cisco, a Mad Dog, a bottle of that. Y'all know this shit was cheap. When you get older, you like, hell no. I sold myself short so many times. But when you get around the elite shit, you excited. You done upped yourself. You think you doing some big shit. Come on, Trish. You sitting in, you know what I'm saying? You sitting up in the areas where they blocked off and shit. You in the private area of the club. Got big ass niggas fine. I didn't smell Tom Ford or nothing. I smelled money. And I was happy. And I told a bitch. Couple bitches. Sis, that my sister at the fan like, bitch, we on our way. We gotta get on this tour bus and we gotta go party. We get on this party bus with these niggas from the Cleveland Browns. Then I met the DJ to be DJing for Lil Boosie and him. He be with Lil Boosie and him partying and DJing sometimes at the clubs. He's like, hey, Tasha, you would like to come up? Still cool to this day. Kid y'all not. Still cool with this man. Still cool to this day. Y'all think I didn't call a motherfucker up? I got tickets for y'all. Just grab them at the door. You want to come? Money, Trish. Like I said, I ain't smell Tom Ford. I ain't smell Ralph Lauren or nothing. I smell money. She said I used to be scared hanging around Silk King Von Daddy. Baby, he was calling it in the wild 100s and they was on his top. I was scared with Dirk too, shit. Wingo from Jagged Edge. I was with him. Y'all get what I'm saying? When Lil Wayne was 15, they was in one. That's how I ended up with Wingo from Jagged Edge. Look him up. Y'all get what I'm saying? But I called a bitch. I was like, bitch. Jagged Edge is picking me up in 10 minutes in this motherfucking Cadillac truck. Who? So that's why I know that girl's name didn't just come up. That girl name didn't just come up with the Murdochs. It's not possible. I'm gonna have to go back to him and watch the court, cause see, I ain't been following the court date. I gotta follow the court date to see, cause I didn't even know he was getting an appeal. Yeah, Ed Rose, them motherfuckers was just cold-blooded killers, and they taught them boys early. And they did that for sport. He was probably just taking them doing unaliving, because they said it go way back. Y'all hear me? That black girl, come on. They didn't mistake that. They didn't mistake that. Up there in Rock Hill, South Carolina. No, ma'am. No, sir. Sorry. Y'all did that to her. If he took his wife out and Paul, he took his own son and his wife out, child. Cold-blooded. We heard the shit. You'll see it if you go watch Netflix. Y'all gonna see him take his wife and his son out. They was running for their lives. They was running for their lives. And I mean, when I say he let loose on them, he let loose. Somebody ignoring some over there in South Carolina phone records, etc. But Trisha, when you got that long money, when you got that money talk. Money talk. Because how your love one just, it go missing? Do y'all put flyers up every year? Or did she just vanish and that's just what it was? Y'all get what I'm saying? She just vanished and that's... Because every year it should be a flyer, but when you paid off. Yeah. When you paid off, that's what happens. Because I be wanting to hear stuff. I be wanting to keep it up and see, like, you know, where's the updates? Where's the flyers for now? You know what I'm saying? Like, still missing, you know what I'm saying? If anybody see her in the area, you know, a year from now, this is what she would look like. I would keep doing it. I never let my cousin, my daughters, my granddaughters, nothing go in vain. I would keep it up. But when you get paid off, you ain't gonna say nothing else. Trisha, absolutely. 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 That's why the fuck they not saying nothing. I ain't seen nothing else about this girl, just that day of the disappearance. And at that point in time, you know, it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it was just like, which death, Andrea? That's what I'm saying. Which part do I got to look at for that? Because I didn't know nothing about the drunk driving and the unaliving. I must have missed a lot of shit because I don't remember that. She said they got away with it. But the girlfriend, which was the white homegirl, thought her death was suspicious. Just like when Paul did that boat ride, I said, I thought it was an accident. But once the boyfriend got to explaining how him and Mallory was, and plus how he just cussed him out like you drunk, and they was getting mad at him and saying the most to him and shit. I was like, he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. See what I'm saying, Ed Rose? That's what I'm saying. So y'all go check out come back and let me know. If you check this video out, you replay it, let me know what you think about the Murdochs. And I'm going to take you guys up there tomorrow. I'm going to take you on Chestnut Street to see exactly to the exact spot where they said this beautiful, nice car, pulled up. That now nobody knows, it was raining, it was drizzling. She left her phone and her purse and everything, and she was walking to her God. I mean, one thing we might forget, our phone. We ain't forgetting our purse, our phone, and everything. Come on, dog. You ain't forgetting the whole shebang. Right, Eb? You not know. Am I right or am I wrong? We gonna forget something, not all our shit. Wait, what? All her shit? She didn't even pick up the $100 that day. Make it make sense. TT, I'm gonna borrow $100 from you. I'm gonna ask you for the money. Cause I'm gonna go shopping on a rainy day. I'm on feet now, TT. But I wanna go shopping on a rainy day. Think about it, y'all. Just hear me out. And I ain't gonna never pick up the money. And I'm gonna leave my purse, my phone, all my IDs and credit cards behind and nothing. I'm disgusted. But hey, we watching it happen with the RYDERZ case. Look at Frank. Shit. Look at Frank. I ain't never seen your place of business with so much horrific shit that happened in your place. And y'all even got it. Y'all even got it on the news and shit, right? Y'all got this shit in publications and shit where this happened in this shop. And he don't get questioned. Did he ever even see a fucking kid in the shop? And you gotta tell me that money don't talk and bullshit walks. Tell me. Yeah, Missy, you ain't gonna forget your purse in your phone. You hear me, Trisha? Come on, Trisha. It was already set in stone. She didn't need the money for real. If he was coming to get her, she thought she was great. Go back with her. You know what I'm saying? Probably told him what she had going on for the day. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of you. Shit, I'm going with my sugar daddy. I don't need that motherfucker honey. I don't need it. I don't need my cousin honey now. Mr. Bill might pick a bitch up, and Mr. Bill rich. So I no longer even think about that honey. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Now again, I ask y'all, how did her name get mistakenly mixed up with the Murdochs? And when you go back and look at the Murdochs' history, you'll be like, shit, now. No. When I first heard it, that's what made me get into it. Shank could tell you I've been on that for a year. This was a year ago, y'all. And every time I say, Shank, take me by Chestnut. He'll tell y'all every time we go, Shank could go, this where she went missing right here. And I say, we just sit there for a second in the car and I'm like, and y'all look at this street. When y'all see this street, you can't mistake that shit. You can't mistake this black girl, Aaliyah, being mixed up with the Murdochs. It's not a mistake. Ain't no mistake. Exactly, Sharon. They ain't even questioning. They ain't even question Frank. Y'all know them Arabics, Arabs and shit got that long money. Mm-hmm. It got Kim Worthy to shut the fuck up, didn't it? Everybody's talked to, but Frank. I didn't even know you could get SA wiped off your record, expunged. What happened to King's SA? I'll wait. Y'all get what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's going on. I will be back at 8 to talk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to talk about it. Because one thing y'all know I'm going to push to the limits to find out what the fuck I need to know. Mm-hmm. And I found out. Sure did. I sure did. Sorry, Roxy. And you probably already know, but still, Roxy. Sorry. But I'm going to talk about it. I am. And I'm going to see you guys later. Thank you guys for pulling up today for the church segment. Prayers to those families. I can't wait to hear more because I didn't really get too much out of those clips, but thank you guys for sending them to me. I really want to see what was wrote on those bullets. I do. I didn't even know Charlie Kirk had inscriptions on his bullet. It's cringy. It's scary. It's evil as fuck. That part where in America does that happen, you raise. And it's members only tonight. I definitely gotta look this up. Yeah, Mona. Money talking, bull crabs walk on a tightrope. That's saying but so true in many situations. She knew some stuff about that girl on that boat. Andrea, that's what I'm about to go back and look at real quick. I'm about to go watch till I come back at 8. I got a couple of hours to watch. I didn't know. Absolutely, Venetia. At all, Sharon. You know they nasty. You know they nasty. Yeah, because I'm gonna do members only tonight, you guys, because I just want to talk to you. And plus, like I said, my patience is thin. No disrespect to the subscribers, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to come off nasty and rude and shit because I really been a little nasty. I'm gonna go watch the Murdoch, sis. I'm gonna send it to you because I'm gonna cover that tomorrow. The black girl, Aaliyah Hall Bell, she went missing up in Rockhurst, South Carolina in 2014. But the Murdochs, it was a documentary about the Murdochs, and her name was, swirling with the Murdochs. And I said, how? But they're just trying to make like she just went missing, left her phone, her purse, and everything behind, and it was mistakenly said with the Murdochs. You don't mistakenly mix no black girl that didn't come from too much of nothing up with some rich motherfuckers. It's not possible. Not nasty, I call it real. Yeah, I have been. I've been a little rude because I just been. I'm gonna tell y'all why before I get out of here. Yeah, sister, you ain't heard about them? Yes. Yes. You can be able to watch A Young. I don't think I put it where you can't watch. I wanted to put it on where the subscribers can't watch, where it's only me and the members. If I figure that out, that's how I'm gonna have it. But I haven't figured it out yet. But if I do figure it out how to do it like that, that really is how I'm gonna have it. I want it that way. You get what I'm saying? But I don't mind y'all watching. But I just sometimes wanted to fix. I want YouTube to fix it. Like, don't pay for the members, but everybody get to watch. It's not fair. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Royal Sis, I'm right. Send it to you. Yes, it was deep. They shit is deep. They shit is deep. Deep. And so yeah, I just don't want people all over the place because y'all be on track sometimes. But then, like I said, y'all be talking about a bus, a motorcycle. Hell, we talking about a hotel. I'm like, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Where is she? You asking the wrong person. And that annoys me. You know what I'm saying? When I keep seeing it, and I ain't saying we don't want to know where she is, but at this point, hell, we know they motherfucking ass ain't gonna say anything. You get what I'm saying? They're not gonna say anything. So, and that I'd be like, or somebody asking me something about them. I don't know. I'm getting y'all the news, and then when I tell y'all the news, y'all be mad and y'all ask 1,000 questions instead of just listening. Or we still, if I'm conversating and dialoguing, let that happen. You know what I'm saying? But to be all over, I even told my moderators, not just y'all, they was bothering me. I not, moderators? And I said, I'm not dealing with this no more with y'all. I'm going to take a wrench. If you cannot, well, I done came too far for y'all to be so far behind. If you have to take time to go, if you ain't looked at the case and you don't know it, go back and do your homework. I am not going all the way back 6 to 7 months and read. I'm not doing it. Yeah, Mona. She said, yeah, we were flabbergasted here in South Carolina about the Murdoch case. Yeah, it fucked me up and I ain't even from there. So if you don't know the case, I get it. I understand. Get the transcripts. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Read them and stuff like that. And then, as you read it, if you come across something, it's always something we miss. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did you get to see this? Did you get a chance to see that? I get that. But to totally just been with me this long and be oblivious to certain shit, I'm not doing it. Sorry. And I told them to respectfully take their stuff out of my out of the blue, so I won't have to do it. Because if I have to, I am. Because at this point, I'm not dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? If you have amnesia, I get it. You know what I'm saying? This just ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Your thing is to just look. You know what I'm saying? May you take sage. What sage? Yeah, just in my productions. Yes, that's why I bought it up. Cause I said, I bought it up just my production because we was talking about the Bayou, and then they told me about Lake Bird down in Austin, Texas, and y'all, it's been 38 people missing and found in this damn river. And the last one they're gonna try to make because he was paddleboating with his family. Nah, that's something different. I'm talking about the 37. Please don't do that. Let's not mix and match these crimes to make it look like everybody's dying paddleboarding and shit. Okay, hey, young, I get that, love. Hey, fine, thank you, sis. But I'm getting out here today. It goes for any and everybody. Just to be all over the place, I can't. My patience is thin. Hell, I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going through my menopause, and a bitch's spidey senses just ain't where they need to be to, you know what I'm saying, to play along with the shit that certain people be saying. It just be weird to me, and I can't tell y'all if I ain't gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? We be talking about Shannon, they weigh on Tashiana, like, and don't know who the baby mamas are. Hell, we done posted them several of times. Go get, please. She said, I've been extra nasty lately too. I don't know if it's a change in the season, because y'all do know that when the seasons change, mental illness kicks in. It's something about fall and winter. And I don't know if it's because it's a down season. It's more of a down season because we're staying cold, where the weather's changing. But for real, look it up if you suffer from mental illness like I do. I had to look things like that up. It changes your mood. I'm not making that an excuse for me, but for anybody with mental illness, pay attention to the weather. It does alter your mood, and it makes your mental illness worse. She said, and stay on subject, man. The Royal Queen. Y'all know how many times I watched it in Shank Live the other night? And not to be nasty, for real. I seen it in my dream. I was like, what? I know her. Wait a minute, what? They said, what'd she say? She didn't tell me she took me to her house. Wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What's the address? I don't remember the address. But I know her. I know Naziah. Wait, what? And in my dream, she talked to me. Do you know her personally, or did you talk to her in the dream? Hold the fuck up. Because one thing I ain't about to do with it is play with you. You know what I'm saying? They played with you. I ain't playing with you. I'm not playing with that type of shit. Okay, Rose. All of that, you know what I'm saying? Then you say something about you go from dreams to knocking on doors. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hold my hand. Wait. Did you knock on the door? Who's holding your motherfucking hand? Wait a minute. How did we skip the dream? And a motherfucker say, I agree. What you agree to? The dream? The knock on the door, not knowing that. What part did, when I seen somebody say I agree, and they tagged her name and say I agree, what part? Cause not long. You ready to go live? Go ahead, 4:30. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what part did you agree to. And I ain't calling you out. I ain't gonna say your name. But I was trying to figure out why you tagged and agreed and said facts and you agreed, because what was facts? The dream? The knock on the door? Not knowing the address? I know it for real. What part was facts? That scared me. I said, let me tell y'all something. We deal with a whole lot of entities on this internet. Can y'all drop the Murdoch for Samad? Y'all see what I'm saying? In the middle of me talking, Samad said, what's the... That's why I'm putting it on members only tonight. I had a mod say, not to change the subject. I said, I don't even know why we say that. Because you just changed the subject. Shit like this. I could be talking about this shit and, hey, what was the name of that movie? Fuck what you talking about. What's the name of that movie? It did, Mona. You think it didn't? I seen a lot of shit and a lot of people be all over the place. Thank you, statements. There you go, Samad. Everybody all over the place, people changing the subject. Not to change the subject, but have you heard about Tamika Satin? I'm just making up a name. And it ain't nothing wrong with that if you're doing regular content like Let's Talk RYDERZ. You get what I'm saying? If I'm doing just a Let's Talk RYDERZ, I don't mind these kind of lies. I'm like, no, I ain't heard of that one. Just like somebody asked me about the Lake Bird story. I never heard of it. Let me look it up. Hold on. But when it's titled and it's real, some good shit, and I'm waiting on a shank to talk, and I just be sitting in the bushes sometimes, I just be like, what? She's not talking about Frank. Why are you? Why are you talking about her? She's talking about something else. What? Remember the neighbor said, but she ain't talking about that. She's on this. He's on that. Why are you talking about the neighbor? Man, stay on subject. If Toot's title is this, that's what I'm going. That's what I want to listen to Toot. I want to hear what Toot's saying about that. If Shank say his lives about this, I'm on what Shank's on. A lot of y'all come in and fuck up a whole good conversation. And then it's crazy because I see people in the chat going, what, when? I don't want distractions. I can't. So what's going on, somebody? Catch me up. That's another one. Replay. We are 45 minutes to an hour in. Somebody got to stop listening to the commentary to catch you up when you can just sit back, replay it, and go, hey. What's going on? Somebody catch me up. Nah, you go catch up on your own, little sis. Miss Parker 30 minutes in. Damn, I'm late, y'all. What we talking about? Why you didn't read before you came in? Why do I have to tell you? Because you know what I'm saying? What, I don't understand it. I be watching people and I don't get it. I really don't. I be taken back. Like, what the fuck? Why we can't stay on what Toot on? Why we can't stay on what Shank on? Why we can't stay on what Moke on? Why are we off subject? It be 50 people on the same level. One person to come here and fuck the whole thing up. It do, young. You know you late if the show's at 8 and you coming in at 8:50. Damn, I'm late. You know you late. It ain't gotta be announced. You know it. Just, hey, y'all. For real. It just be shit that just I don't get. I read all titles. I read the room before I go in. I definitely read the chat. I know who to kind of look at now to be caught up and make sense of things. Okay. Mocha's talking about, okay. Got it. Shane's talking about, okay. I want to be there when Toot say family. I want to be there. Even if I can't, I'm going to replay Toot's live. Taking what she said, and I'm good. Sometimes I can't be there for all of them if I'm late. I want everybody to stay where they are with it. You know what I'm saying? If I can, I go and speak, but I replay it when I can. But that all over the place, I can't no more. My patience has worn thin at this point to where we are with things. I'm okay. I'm really just kind of catching up and looking at some stuff over. People even hate that you're looking at stuff over. We talked about that. You talked about it. I'll talk about what the fuck I want to over it. Okay? Motherfuckers be weird doing that. We covered that. You covered the shit, not me. And if I want to cover shit over and over and over and over, I am. Fuck you. Respectfully. I'm just putting the PSA out there. Motherfuckers think they run you. Motherfuckers think that they control how the fuck you move. Want to talk about you because what the fuck you want to talk about. I ain't never gave a fuck about what nobody talked about in my life. You motherfuckers, some of y'all just be fucking weird. To think you didn't have me out your motherfucking vagina and can tell me what the fuck to do with my life or say and shit what I build. What the fuck? And I ain't begging a motherfucker to do nothing. See, I hate when people praise a motherfucker. But I bet they don't get on their knees and pray to God. You get what I'm saying? What a motherfucker gonna say? I've been waiting. I've been waiting, patiently watching, and ain't said a motherfucking thing. I just like watching people look retarded. I just like watching other motherfuckers build another motherfucker up and never build themselves up. Got me fucked up. Y'all hear me? Don't y'all ever build a motherfucker up and y'all ain't built yourself up. Y'all hear me? That's our motherfucking problem. Why it's a lot of mental illness around this motherfucker. For real. You motherfuckers is feeling like trash and uplifting the next motherfucker. Say, who? I'm not. My minds better uplift theyself. You hear me? I make sure they do. We get our good mornings and how you doing? And all of that. It ain't, don't. I'm just like everybody else. You hear me? And I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to. Don't tune the fuck in. I don't understand why people watch shit that they don't want to hear. I never watch the show I don't like. I never watch somebody I don't like. I never have. I've never begged a motherfucker to say shit. I never have. I never have. I just go live. It's so much news to motherfucking cover. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck I'm waiting on somebody else to talk about a motherfucking thing, including Shank Rock. And the fuck I'm not. Motherfuckers want people to think they better than you. Ain't you not? Everybody's different. Okay? I don't got a favorite either. I don't. I watch everybody equally and normally around this motherfucker. Period. I got so much other shit going on in my motherfucking real life to be worrying about. Man, say. I don't. Y'all ain't got a real life? I do. I do. It ain't sitting back waiting on nobody. Okay? I got a real life. And my real life don't consist of being on YouTube all day or waiting for YouTube all day. When I come on here, I end it as quick. I be wanting to get off as quick as I started it. And y'all see me switch that shit. I be switching lives like did I switch one today? That's important to talk about. But I just watch so much bullshit on her. I just watch so much bullshit being said. I'm like, is this the new normal? Why we don't push ourselves to the next level? Why we won't build ourselves up? Y'all get what I'm saying? Why the same way we build a motherfucker up, we can't build ourselves up? I be wondering that. You stagnant while you building the next motherfucker up. I don't want to. Man, we can build together. We can build together. It ain't that I don't want nobody to build better than me. We can build together, because if we build together, it's so much more. But I know motherfuckers' lives ain't shit when I see them building the next motherfucker up, and I'm like, that's why you ain't shit. It's entertainment for me. That's what they say. YouTube's for entertainment purposes only. And it's very inter-fucking-taining. Y'all keep me, a lot of y'all keep me entertained around this motherfucker. I must say. The backstabbing. Y'all know how much I've been talked about and some more shit used. I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta do that. I don't want to. It take up too much time that I don't got. Shit, take my ass out to eat, take me shopping or something. I'm cool with that. Waste my time like that. That's good wasted time. That's good wasted time. But to just be like, scheming, scamming, being conniving, manipulating, snakish. Why you over there with that bitch? I'm bitches and murders and I'm everything. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. But I thought, you know what? I'm talking too motherfucking much. I'm ready to get off here. Shank Rock's Grey go live, you guys. Pull up for Shank. I'm gonna go be entertained. This is what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go watch the Murdochs, get into this commentary, go see go up on Chestnut Street and just kind of give y'all where Aaliyah Bell. Uplift yourself, you know what I'm saying? Uplift yourself, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself and stuff. If y'all want to build together, I'm fine with that. Clear your energy from this dark stuff sometime. Hey, Tanya J, that's why I do my backup channel. I don't got time for it. It ain't always dark with me, you know what I'm saying? I get the stories are dark, can't get away from it. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cover it, but I get it. Protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like folks to pick my spirit up on her. You hear me, Davida? The fuck? Burning my oodles and noodles and all. Okay, Trisha? Backs. That's why I cut my locks off to start over fresh for me. Yeah, new beginnings. Yeah. Better be and do better on a daily. Yes. You hear me? Haters are your biggest motivation in entertainment, Mona. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up with me. I don't know what else to say other than I will be live later on tonight, running my motherfucking mouth. Members only, for sure. With you guys, you better protect your mental, Miss Low Key. You hear me? Yeah, appreciate the super stickers, the super chats, and the memberships. Remember, if you want body in the world with a twin that's the same age, man, live your life for you. Okay? Live your life for you. And that's it, and that's all. Oh, girl, Trisha, cyber hugs. Thank you, Nini. Nini, what you been doing anyway? I miss seeing you. I'm gonna watch the replay. Okay, Young. And yeah, protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? At all costs. I'm getting out of here. Go pull up on Shank Rock. He's going live. I don't know what he's gonna talk about. But I got some things to catch up on, and I'll be over there with you guys that's rocking with Shank Rock, okay? I'll see you guys at 8. I got a lot of shit to do in between times.